What's a polygon? You guys know?
No, I do not. I barely know what a polygon is.
Well, let's go back to yesterday, okay? Do you remember yesterday we talked about polygons? We had a slideshow. We learned things in Spanish. Do you remember?
Repeat everything you said, please.
Share this with you.
Sure. On the paper.
All right. So what is a polygon?
A polygon is a closed shape, and if it's open, it's not a polygon.
Very good. Yes, a polygon is a closed shape. It has to have at least 3 sides. Now, a circle, is a circle a polygon?
No, because it
No.
only has one thing.
Well, and it has no straight sides. So a circle is just a circle. It's not a polygon. Okay, it is a circle is a closed shape, but it's not a polygon. Poly means many. Poly, many. So a polygon, they start with triangles. That's known as polygon. All right. So let's just review this. Here are some examples of polygon. Can you tell me one example, Adrian, of a polygon?
Polygon, square.
A square. Good job. Scarlett, what's another?
A decagon.
A decagon? Yes, that has 10 sides. Deca means 10. Samantha, can you tell me an example of polygon? All right. Samantha, Kian, Elena, or Aubrey, somebody tell me examples of polygons. On 3, say it. 1, 2, 3. What are they? Say one. What?
Mute.
Look at the chart. Maybe we need to go this way. What is this polygon?
Triangle.
Triangle. It's got 3 sides. What's this one?
Square.
A square is an example of this. It's a, what is it, Adrian? A quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral.
What's this one, Samantha?
Rectangular.
Good. What's this? Where can we find these?
Door, book, dollar.
Okay, can you show me a rectangle? I can show you one. Can you show me one? Ready, set, go.
A door?
Show me one. Yeah, okay, good. Yes, a ruler is one, Scarlett. It's a very long, skinny rectangle. Good job. Okay. That one, yep. Paper's a rectangle.
Piece of paper, but
Piece of paper, yep. All of those things are rectangles. Good job. Okay. What's this one? It's got 5 sides. What's it called?
Pentagon.
Pentagon. That's right. Very good. Hey, check this out. Watch this. There is a place in Washington, D.C. called the Pentagon. Look at that. What shape is it?
A pentagon.
It's a pentagon. It has 5 sides. Do you know? Wait a minute. Do you know what the Pentagon is in Washington?
No.
It's like the it's the headquarters for the Army and the Navy and all of the military. It's a big military building in Washington, and it's shaped like a pentagon. Okay? Yes.
Guess what shape does not have any sides or points?
What?
The circle.
A circle? That's right. You're exactly right. Okay. What is a hexagon?
A hexagon has 6 sides.
Oh god.
And it's
Six
Hexagon.
angles, right?
and it has
Hexagon.
6 angles.
Hexagon.
Okay. What's this one called?
Oh, that is an octagon.
Octagon, like
And it
octopus,
has-
octagon.
Octagon.
How many
Octagon.
angles does an octagon have?
Octagon. Octagon.
How many angles,
No.
Adrian?
None.
1, 2, 3,
I counted 9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8 sides and 8 angles. Okay. And then, is this a polygon?
No, because it's open and it doesn't have 2 sides.
That's right. It's an open shape. It's not an octagon. So I'm going to go over here and I want to see who responded to our discussion yesterday. Is this a polygon? Looks like I had a few responses. Adrian, what did you write? Is this a polygon? What did you write?
Sorry, I meant
It's
to
okay.
put 2 sides.
It's okay. Adrian, you said no, it's not a polygon because what? You're muted
Because
because,
it does not have more than 3 sides.
and here's the reason. What did you say right here? It is what?
Open.
That's right. So I'm going to respond to you right now and I'm going to say, that's right, Adrian. It is an open shape, so it cannot be a polygon. Very good. Now, I got another one. Scarlett, what did you say?
It only has 2 sides, but it must have been a typo and they put in 3.
So you meant to say because it's
Only has 2 sides.
gotcha.
Mama,
Okay.
I was practicing how to
Okay.
write a hexagon. I know how to do it now. Oh,
Okay. So it is not a polygon. I think you meant to say that it only has 2 sides. Very good. Okay. Good job. And then Samantha, what did you write? Oh, is she here? Oh, there she is. Hi, Samantha. What did you write?
That is not a polygon because it doesn't have another side or sides to make it into a shape.
Right. So you're exactly right. So what kind of a shape is it? Is it closed or open?
It's open.
That's right. Can a polygon be an open shape?
No.
No, it can't. So very good. I'm going to reply to you two and I'm going to say you are exactly
Right.
right. It needs one more side to make it a polygon. Great thinking. All right, you guys. So what did Miss Lyons just do to the discussion questions? What is that called? What did I do?
You
Question? Make a question?
answered.
No, I didn't make a question. What did I do?
You answered.
I replied. And I am also going to go back and I'm going to like your responses because I like the fact that you responded to the question and also your answers made sense. Thank you, Adrian. So what can you go in and ask each other questions and respond to each other's answers? Can you still do that?
Yes, but I don't want.
Sure you can. So here's my challenge to the 3 of you who responded. Think of something you can say to a classmate. Go back in after class and respond to me or respond to your classmate and think of something you can say. Now, Elena and Kian and Aubrey, I would challenge you to go into your discussion and join that discussion. Hold on just a second. What?
How do you reply? How do you add another one after I already
So
put in my answer thing?
that's a good question. So they're grouped together in something called thread. Okay. So for instance, everything that goes with Adrian's answer is going to kind of be hooked. And then do you see how there is a little space here? And then yours starts Scarlet. If you want to reply to Adrian,
So I
you
have
click.
to reply. So I have to
You
press
click reply, but you're
Okay.
going to be reply when you click this reply, it's going to reply to Adrian's thread. When you click this reply, it's going to go to yours. And then if you click this reply, it's going to go to Scarlett's. Okay. But that's how you kind of start an online discussion about something. And that's a 21st century skill. That's something that you need to learn how to do.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay. Well, okay.
here we go. I'm very happy that you guys are learning to do that. That's wonderful. All right. So now let's move on to our job today. Let's go ahead over to this part and let's look at our
Learn book.
application problem. Okay, so we are on page 13. Hey, you know what? What's the date today? It's May what?
It's May
May
13th.
13th.
It's May
On the
13th, so we got to go to
14th.
page 13. Cool beans, huh?
On
So
what
let's
was
go over,
Crazy.
huh?
That's crazy.
Well, it doesn't always work, but today it works. You'll enjoy it. We want to go to page 13 in our Learn book. We're in Module 8.
When are we going to number 99 on the 99th day?
Well, we've already passed the 99th day, so maybe when you're in 3rd grade, you can be on page 99. I don't know if that'll work or not. You'll have to. I don't know. All right, so, but let's read this. Can somebody read? Because I've been doing a lot of talking.
I am.
All right, go ahead.
am.
3 sides of a parabola have a flowering
Okay, so let's say that. Ready? Quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Good.
19 centimeters, 23 centimeters, and 26 centimeters. If the total decide on the shape, it 86 centimeters. What if the length of 4 sides?
Okay, so
Draw a picture.
what
So,
are we going to do?
well,
What are we going to do?
well,
What do
we
we
can
know?
say
What do we know?
we know that we have 19 centimeters, 23 centimeters, and 26.
Okay, what can somebody else tell me something that we know? What are we talking about?
We're talking about
Adrian, what are we talking about in this problem? What is the subject of the word problem? What is it about? I see your book, but look at your words. What are we speaking about? What is the problem? Is it about bubble gum? Is it about bananas? What is it about?
it is about
Muted.
it is about
What? What is it? What is that word that I underlined? What's it about? Samantha, can you help out? Because I think we're stuck.
Quadrilateral.
A shape and it's called a what, Samantha?
Quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral. Yeah. Okay, so I know I'm talking about a shape, but it's a quadrilateral. How many sides and angles does a quadrilateral have? have that information? Hold on. Hold on. How many sides and shapes does a quadrilateral have?
A quadrilateral has
Hi, Elena. Can you tell me how many sides a quadrilateral has?
4 sides.
Well, let her answer.
4.
Yeah, it's 4. Now, there are a lot of different kinds of quadrilaterals, right? So let's look at, so we know this is about a quadrilateral. We know quadrilateral has 4 sides. Let's look at the problem again. We know the lengths. One side is 19 centimeters. The second side is 23. The third is 26. Are these all the same or are they different? They're different, right? So this is going to be a kind of, is it going to be a square? Is this shape going to be a square? Because a square has lengths that are all the same. Is it? What do you think? Can it be a square if they're all different? No, that's right, Samantha. It can't. So it's going to be kind of a strange shape, I'm thinking. So let's go back. We have one that is 19, right? 19 centimeters. We have one that's a little longer, 23 centimeters. We have one that is a little longer than that even. It's 26 centimeters. Do you think that this drawing could help me figure anything out or could help me visualize what's happening in the problem? Or do I need to change it? What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, how would you change it? Like, yes, it's going to help me, or yes, I need to change it.
Probably.
We could try, right? If we need to change, we can change it, right? Because that's possible. So we know 3 of the sides. How are we going to figure out the 4th side? What do we know about the shape? There's another number here. What is that? Aubrey, can you read this? What's this sentence? Or actually it's the question, but what does that say?
If the total distance around the shape is 86 centimeters.
Okay, stop there. So Aubrey, what is the total distance around the shape? What does it tell you? The total distance is what? Adrian?
86.
Yeah, it's 86. Do you agree, Adrian? Yeah. So if I add up the distance or the length of all of the sides, it's going to be 86. So you guys, look. Can you think of an equation I could write? It's going to have 3 numbers I know.
well,
One number
19
I don't know.
plus, no, 40,
All right. What did you say at first?
40.
40. Where are you getting 40 from?
If
Explain.
we mix 20 and then mix it with the other 20, that will make 5. And I'm leaving behind the 3 and the 6, so I can put those together and then add the 9.
Okay, so 19 plus 40, and then you're adding your 9 and your 6 and your 3 to get 9.
9.
Like this? Or can you show me on your paper, or can you type it in the chat what you're talking about?
I'll type it in the chat.
Okay.
Science, is there any plus in this?
Yes. If you look at your keyboard
Uh-huh.
right here,
Oh, I have it.
you have to push shift. On mine, you have to push shift. The rest of you can write something too and see what you come up with, because you might come up with something different. So what would you write? Think about how would you do it? There's more than one way to do it.
Okay, I'm almost done reading it in the chat and
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so you have, yeah, that's what you have, 19 plus 40 plus 9. So equals 86. So the rest of you, what do you think about this equation that she has in the chat? She has what I have equals 86.
I don't see it. It didn't pop up in the chat
That's okay.
box.
She has what I have down here. 19 plus 40 plus 9 equals 86.
And then
Is that what we need?
Yes. Yes.
What?
No.
In our picture, who's saying no? All right, Samantha, tell me what you're thinking. I see you saying no. What are you thinking? Any thoughts? I can tell you, but it's better if you guys figure it out. Y'all need to start playing with your backgrounds and listen and focus on your math, okay? So tell me why you're saying no. Like, I want to know Samantha, I would agree with you, but tell me why. Even if it's part of a thought, what's part of a thought? Even if you're not exactly sure of the whole thing, tell me what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking of anything. I'm just working in my book in the problem that's there.
Does my picture match the problem?
because you're supposed to be done this game.
Is my picture done? What kind of a shape are we talking about here? What kind of a shape is this problem about? It's about a what?
Polygons.
Yes, but what kind of a polygon? What? What is this? Y'all need to look at your words. What is it? It's a what?
Polygon?
It's a square.
What is that word in the box? It's a
like
quad. Remember? Quadrilateral. How many sides does a quadrilateral have?
It has four sides like a square.
Has what? How many sides? Show me with your fingers.
Four sides.
4, right? Okay, so look at my picture. Does my picture have 4 sides?
No, it only has 3
Okay, so do I need something else?
Yes, you need.
What? What's the question?
One straight
What
line.
is the
86?
no? What is the length? What does it say? Read it. What is the
length?
of what?
Length
26
of
centimeters.
the
26 centimeters.
fourth side.
So we have to figure out the length of the fourth side, right?
Let me
So I
think.
would tell you this. First of all, is 19 plus 3 plus 9, 86. I want you guys to add these three sides on your board because you're taking somebody's word for it and you're not doing the math. You're just sitting there going, uh-huh. I want you to figure out what is 19 plus 23 plus 26. Go. Figure that out. You have to add those three first. Now, what Scarlett did was she broke down the 20s, added those, and then added the ones. You can do it that way, but if you need to stack it or if you need to do place value discs, whatever you need to do, I'm going to disappear and I want you guys to talk about it. I'll be back. Talk, say things like, hey, how are we going to figure this out? Or what can we do? How did you add this problem?
My problem solving was 68.
Nobody talked to Adrian. He just told you what he got. What can you say to Adrian?
I said 68.
So maybe you could ask somebody if they got the same thing as you.
Is the answer 68?
I don't know. Is it? We'll talk to Elena. She's wanting to know. Show her how you got your answer.
I did stacking.
Okay, can you show her?
Let me just turn off my back screen so you can see them better. Turn it off. There you go.
Okay, how did you get the 8?
How did I get what 8? Oh, how I got the 8 is by adding the 6, 3, and 9. And that's how I got 18. And then I put the 1 over to the 3 others, the 10 side, which 2 plus 2 equals 4. And then another 2 would equal 6. So then I added 2 plus 2 plus 2. And that's how I got 68. Wow.
Adrian, you know what I love?
Mm-hmm.
I love that you have the right answer. And I love that you were able to explain how you got it. Elena, does that help you? Is that helpful when you have a classmate explain to you how they got their answer instead of just telling you? I mean, I think that's great because Adrian he knows how he got there. Very good, Adrian. So now we know that the total length of these three sides is 68, okay? Now, how are we going to figure out the length of that fourth side? What in the world are we going to do? What do we have to do? What do you think? What could we do? Close the book and walk away and pretend it's going to be over? We still don't have a four-sided shape. What can we do?
We figured out the problem.
Right. We're going to figure it out. So Let's go back to what we know.
Give me an eraser.
Yeah,
What
instead of
is the
closing our
total?
Give me an eraser, Mommy.
What's the total distance around the quadrilateral? It tells us what's the total distance. Look at your problem. It's there in front of you, but you have to look at it. You have to read it. I'm not going to tell you. What's the total distance?
$68.
Flip that. It's
86.
Right. So the total distance is 86, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what is the total distance of the three sides that we already know? We just figured it out.
68.
Good. So do you think if we take away the distance of the total distance of these three sides, that it will give us the length of the fourth side? If we just see what's left?
Yeah.
Well, let's try it. So now you need to subtract 86 from 68. If you notice, you have a 6 in the ones place and an 8 in the ones place. What does that mean? You're going to have to do what?
This is going to be easy.
Okay, I'm going to disappear again. I want you guys to talk about it. Be careful with these numbers because if you notice, they are backward. They are just flipped. So be careful that you get the larger one on the top. Unless, of course, you're solving it a different way. When you have an answer, give me a thumbs up.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. So Scarlett, would you like to explain your answer and how you got it for this part? Go ahead.
Yes. So I have idea, right? And so if you have a 6, you cannot minus that from a 8. It would be off balance. So I took a 10. So I made it a 10 instead of the 20. And then I have a 12 left because if you 6, 5, 2, 4, if you try the minus.
Did you stack it like this?
No, I went that.
Can you show me?
Yeah, let me just turn my background off.
Okay. Yeah, and then you can turn it back on when we're done. Okay, so show me where the subtraction is. 86 minus 68. Okay, so you did it that way. So you're thinking, all right, so down here, you're thinking we have to take a 10 from the 80?
No, I'm thinking that we are taking the 60 and then we're taking that 10 after. When we get that 20, we take that 10.
Okay, so 80 minus 60 equals 20. And then you're taking, then what?
Then you are getting rid of that. I got rid of, so like how you take 6 away from 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You only have 2 left, right? If you subtract 6 from that.
That's true, but here I have 6 minus 8, which means...
Yeah, so we have 16. If we take 1 10 away, that 6, we have 16.
Okay, so
and then we minus
what is your
8.
final answer? So you're thinking taking one of these 10s here and putting it over here and making 16?
8? No, sorry, it's an 8. It doesn't matter. 8.
So I know that 16 minus 8 is 8, 7 minus 6 is 1. So Scarlett, you can do it this way. You can take a 10 from 20 and put it over here with this 6 and create 16. But 16 minus 8 is 8. But then you also have this is going to become 10. You also have this 10 here. So you've got to add that in. So your answer is going to be 18. Does that make sense? So you're very close. Were you doing it that way to try to avoid the regrouping issue?
Yes.
And that's fine. It might, I like the way you're decomposing your numbers. You can do it this way. It's fine as long as you don't forget your other group of 10. Okay. So if you do it this way, it's going to be really important to mark it correctly. But I love the way you solved that problem. That was good. And I love the way you explained it. Thank you so much. Wonderful job. All right. So how long is this third side?
That third side would be 18 next. So
18 centimeters. Now here's the tricky part. If I connect this line right here, is that line going to be shorter or longer than the one that says 19 centimeters?
18 centimeters would be 5 inches.
I'm going to have to make it shorter somehow. Let me experiment here a little bit. If I make this shorter, then that means I'm going to have to do a little bit of adjustment here. Maybe I can make it go this way instead. This needs to be a little shorter because this one's 26. This is 23. Hold on, I'm getting there. It's going to be a little, I don't know, it's going to be a little wonky. I don't even know if that's exactly possible, but we're going to pretend that it is. I don't know. This one's 18. I'm probably missing something somewhere. But now here's the other question. If I had 18, 19, 23, and 26, should all of that equal 86? It should, right? Because the total is supposed to be 86. So let's test that and see. So we have, let's go over here, 19, 18, 23, 26. Let's test that and see if we get to 86 and just make sure that we did it correctly. So this would be 9, right? So I have 9 and 9. What is 9 and 9? Anybody want to shout it out? 9 plus 9?
9 plus 9 is 8.
You had it right here. 9 plus 9 is
18.
18.
Good. Yeah, good shouting.
I
18.
keep saying
And then
18.
Adrian, we have this last one. 18. Can you put 18 in your head and add 8?
I'm actually solving the problem too.
Good. Okay. 18 and 8 is 18 plus 8. Well, I know if I take 2 from the 8, that's going to put me to 20. It's going to be 26, right? I'm going to put all my 2's down here. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So do we have 86 total? Does that work out to 86? You have a, you know what? You have a calculator on your iPad. Try the calculator. Check it.
We do?
You do. You have a calculator on your iPad.
Where? What does it look like?
Well, I don't know. What you would do is you would go to your home screen, right?
Yeah, I'm in my home
And
screen.
you swipe down, and that's going to give you a menu, and you type calcu, and as soon as you get CAL, you should get an icon that looks like this with a little calculator. Okay, so a third grade skill for you. You guys are going to be able to
show it again.
it just looks like a calculator.
No.
So normally I would not have you use a calculator, but because you're adding 4 numbers together, it's a good way to check and make sure it's correct. Okay. Now a calculator is only going to add what you tell it to add. So you have to make sure that you put it in correctly. But check it. That's a third grade skill, using a calculator. See if you get 86.
Science.
Mm-hmm.
I do not got a calculator.
It's on there.
On my iPad.
You do.
How do you know? How do you know it's on there?
So did you get 86 too?
86. Let me see. I'm looking for a calculator, but I don't got it somewhere.
Did you get 86?
Miss Lyons, how do you spell calculator?
See, just do C. Okay, guys. C-A-L, cal, Q,
I'm gonna use my mom's calculator.
This
This
find the
calculator.
calculator.
I like put the whole calculator. I'm gonna use my mom's calculator. It didn't work. There's no calculator.
All right, guys, this is not something you have to do. This is something you can mess around with later, okay? So don't panic.
How do you spell it, Miss Lyons?
It's on the screen. Look at the screen.
C-A.
Right here. Don't panic, okay? I promise it's on your iPad. You just have to play around with it a little bit and find it. Okay?
A-L-6-E-A-Y.
Okay, my mom's calculator says it's 86.
All right. So we have some confirmation. 86. Okay. So when you get a chance after this class, mess around with your iPad and check your math. Make sure you did it correctly. Listen, calculators are helps. They're not a way to skip and take shortcuts, but they can, if you're adding large sequences of numbers, they can help you know if you did it right. Okay, if you got something different than 86, then you probably added wrong somewhere. Okay,
Besides,
so
I don't have a calculator on my computer.
you have one on your iPad, I promise you do. They don't make them without calculators. You have one there.
Look, all I have is
calculator.
Where?
All right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll have to talk about that later, okay? Now, I've had you for almost an hour, and you guys have done some excellent calculations, some math. You've done some excellent math discussion. You've helped each other. You guys have almost. So we're gonna kind of write our statement and close this out. So write a statement that matches the story. So the question was, if the total distance around the shape is 86 centimeters, what is the length of the fourth side? So flip that, make a statement. The length of the fourth side is what? Do you remember? What's the final answer? What did we spend all of that time figuring out? What is the answer? What's the length of that fourth side? Or what's the length of that fourth side? Look at your picture that you drew. What did you put on there? What is it? We don't have to do it all over again, do we?
Four.
Aubrey, do you remember the length of the fourth side? Look at your figure, the diagram that you drew. What is the length of that fourth side? Or Kia, Elena, did somebody write that down? Show me your pages. What did you guys write? Did you draw the shape, the polygon?
Miss Lyons?
Yes.
Don't get. I went to the bathroom, so I didn't have time to write everything. So what I did, I erased it, and I did it even better.
Okay, so Adrian, you have it. What is the length of that fourth side?
Fourth side. What fourth side?
We had 3 sides. We had to figure out the length of the last side.
18.
Oh, thank you. I thought maybe we were going to have to go through all of that all over again. So 18 bananas, 18 apples, 18 what? What's the unit of measurement? Inches, feet, yards, or centimeters? What's it say? We're measuring in what?
Inches.
What? No, look, cm. What's cm?
Meters.
Yeah, so it's 18 centimeter. Done. Look at that. Does that statement match the story?
Yeah.
Is that what we were trying to figure out? Yeah, that's so it was a multi-step problem. It took more than one step to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my friends.
I will see
it.
you again,
Yay. I will.
Do you have assignment?
I think I'm gonna.
Science?
I'll probably give you one, but it's not going to be what it was because the exit ticket is. Well, let's see.
Oh,
exit,
is it lesson science?
Hold on. Use a straight edge to draw the polygon with the given attributes in space. Yeah, I think you can do that. You guys can draw a 5-sided polygon, right? Adrian, just a second. So yes, I'm going to assign this exit ticket. You guys can do that. All right. Now, Adrian, lay it on me, dear. What is it?
Can you send me the thing you wrote? Because I didn't have enough time to write it.
It looks like you have it.
Have what?
The sentence?
Yes, the sentence.
Oh, well, I'll just put it up there and you can stay, and when you're done, you can go. How about that?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, sounds good. Yes.
Is it okay if I do the exit ticket with you?
Okay. All right, so I'm going to let Adrian finish this, and then I'm going to help Samantha if you want to stay. That's fine. I am going to stop recording, though. You guys did a great job today.